introduce to you a youth speaker, someone who has recently graduated from Morgan State University. It is my pleasure to bring to you Mr. Isaiah Jones.
Good morning, beautiful people.
Good morning. I
said good morning, beautiful people.
Good morning.
This generation is ready. Ready for progress. Ready for change. Ready for marriage equality. We have learned from the mistakes of those before us, and we understand that equality and freedom is for everyone, including the gay and lesbian citizens of this great nation who are fighting for nothing more than to be in committed and loving relationships with the people that they love. But these sentiments are not just held by my generation. Millions of Americans are growing in support of marriage equality. And I'm proud to say that 75% of voters believe that having the ability to marry the person you love is a constitutional right. And two of these voters would happen to be my parents. My mom and dad want for me what they want for my three older brothers. And that is the ability to live with someone I love in a long-lasting, committed relationship. And that's why I'm here today. I'm not just here for my rights and my happiness. I am here for the rights and happiness of my parents. Parents who deserve to see all of their children treated equally under the law. And that is why you are here today. To see your co-workers, to see your neighbors, to see your sons and daughters treated equally under the law. And for them to have the ability to achieve the American dream. The dream of living a comfortable life and growing old with the person that you love. I, as a young person who is in school, I want to achieve this dream. And if I can be committed to paying back student loans for the rest of my life, why can't I be committed to the person I love for the rest of my life? So I just ask, let me, a young man with my future ahead of me, have this opportunity to achieve the American dream. The American dream that all Americans should have the opportunity to reach, regardless of who they love. Thank you very much.
Wow, Isaiah, thank you so much for those words. Thank you so much. Our next speaker is a true partner in the fight for equal justice across so many issues. I have the pleasure and the honor of working with her in a number of different fashions. Nan Aaron, the President and CEO of the Alliance for Justice. I give you Nan Aaron, my friend.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. How are we doing? What a celebration. I'm President of Alliance for Justice, and on behalf of our over 100 member organizations, we are proud to stand here today in support of marriage equality. Our Constitution rests on the fundamental idea that every single one of us is entitled to equal protection of the law, no matter who we are, no matter who we love. In a nation truly dedicated to equality and liberty, there is no place for discrimination based on sexual orientation. There is no place for the idea that some American families are legitimate and some are not. There is no place for the idea that some people can bind themselves in love and commitment, but others can't. We are not two nations, one gay and one straight. We are one nation, united in a belief in fairness, committed to strong families, and bound by the conviction that all of us deserve to be treated equally under the law. So now, on this momentous day, the next step in our long national journey for equality is in the hands of 9 justices of the Supreme Court. Now, our nation's justices hold a very special and very powerful place in our democracy. Their life tenure allows them to transcend the divisiveness of our country and to make decisions based on the Constitution. We ask that they listen with an open mind and with humility, knowing that their decision will affect millions of Americans across this land for years and years to come. Let the justices hear the voices of the American people who agree that the time for change has come. Let them hear that the wait for equality must end today. Our message to the court is strong and clear. The time for equality is now. Repeat after me. The time for equality is now. The time for equality is now. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm getting filled up. Are you all getting filled up by what you're hearing today? I now have a real privilege. I get the chance to introduce someone who calls herself, and she doesn't know it, but we call her this too, a sister in the movement. The Executive Director and CEO of the National Black Justice Coalition, Sharon Letman-Hicks.
Good morning. When I say fired up, you say ready to go. Fired up.
Ready to go!
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 All right, I'm warm enough to get started now. It is such an honor to be out here this morning. I became the Executive Director of the National Black Justice Coalition in October 2009. And I was not sure how it was going to be received. I had just married my Iraqi war veteran, started a whole new life, and decided to become an LGBT rights advocate. I had the regular challenge questions of, why would you want to lead an LGBT organization? Don't you have other causes that you are passionate about? How can you make this your life's work? Let me tell you about karma. 10 days into my tenure, 10 days, I received a Facebook message from one of my mentees who was a summer roommate in a house that I managed as a collegiate. I had not heard from this person in 15 years. She wrote, "Hello Sharon, congrats on your wedding. How have you been since leaving FAMU?" That's right, I recently married myself. I know you may be a bit surprised to find out that I am gay, right? Maybe you knew when I didn't, but you always told me to be happy and be true to myself. As a result, I left corporate and have been advocating for the rights of homeless youth and special populations, including LGBT youth. Speak up, own your power, baby. I was invited to speak on several occasions regarding being a lesbian, black, and religious. Who would have thought it, that watching you go against the grain would have such an impact on my life? I want you to know I cried like a baby that night, because it made my work even more real. Because I knew at that moment it wasn't about me. Let me tell you something, you owe allies nothing, okay? We owe you the respect. Because for far too long, the LGBT community has stood up for everybody else. And
my brothers and sisters, it's payback time. Kali and her wife, Latasha, have been together for 10 years. And they married in New Jersey, and you know that man won't sign that order. They have 2 beautiful children. But Kali had a tragic auto accident that caused her to get on full disability. So as a result of this case going on today, Doma, that holds the tools as to whether or not the Social Security that Kali lives by every day can actually be benefited and passed down to her spouse, Latasha, and their daughter, who right now, because she's on Social Security, should be eligible for monthly benefits since Kali is currently only living on Social Security. So their wake-up call for me and the work that we do every day and the myth that people believe that black, lesbian, and gay couples don't want to marry. That's a complete myth. That's a complete myth. So Kali introduced me to Ivan Walker and Wyman Satterwhite, who are raising 2 beautiful sons that they adopted. And they are 2 black men with a strong sense of family and commitment. And every day I get to walk with Kali and her family and Ivan and his family as we do the work together. Because my husband is Kali's BFF and they trade ties every week. My husband and I consider my work and the community that I serve as family and friends. And as a sister in the movement, that's right. My LGBT brothers and sisters are my family. So as my abuelita looks down at me, my grandmother's favorite saying was, "Show me your company and I will tell you who you are." Well, show me your company and I will tell you who you are. Grandma Lydia, I think my extended family out here would make you proud. Thank you.